Ladies and gentlemen, we are
Buongiorno.
Hello everybody and welcome to an Ebola-free episode of Journos, the show where we talk about some of the mad, zany, wonderful, baffling news stories of the week from the DCUFM World Headquarters in the heart of Dublin City University. I'm Kevin Kelly.
I'm Aidan Delaney.
And I'm Ryan McBride.
And as always, we've got some great stuff to talk about, including Kerry wanting to become an island, a bear who's hungry for cupcakes, Foo Fighters versus U2, and an epic vox pop.
Remember, you can tweet the Sorry, I apologise. Remember, you can tweet the show at Journos DCUFM, Journos DCUFM, or go on Facebook and look for Journos DCUFM. We'll try to get you
and
tweets.
You can subscribe to us on the YouTube.
That's very true. It's a new feature of ours. We're on YouTube, so videos of us.
Yeah. It's not video. It's a still picture with audio of us.
It's kind of a video.
All you need. You don't want to actually see us.
You don't need to see us.
No, you want to see Aidan see eye candy.
Hey.
Oh yeah.
Oh, gentlemen, we're back. We are back in our comfortable, familiar surroundings. And we're surrounded by friends. We have a live audience this episode.
We have 3 whole people.
We have 3 whole people.
Just twice.
Make a change as 2 half people. It's always nice to have people in the audience. Actually, we should introduce them. Our roving reporters, our friends, Cormac and Jamie.
Say hello, lads.
Hello. How are you?
Talk, Cormac. Well, how are you? And we also have a photographer in studio, of all people. A guy who knows how to use a camera, which is delightful. Mr. Mark Crabb from Communications.
Hello. I'm not a Buongiorno.
He's not a journo,
No.
He's a commie. Welcome to Bon Commies, everyone. With Mark Crabb.
He's taking all our headshots that you will see on Facebook and Twitter.
All our pretty pictures.
So you actually can see us.
Yes.
All them pretty pictures.
I lied to them. We're back after reading week. We're in familiar surroundings, and I'm running the board. So
we're very sorry.
We're very sorry. I apologise for that because I'm not entirely sure what I'm doing. There's lots of buttons, lots of shiny things.
It'll be worse than Ryan.
There's a thing here going up and down.
That's not possible.
Up and down, up and down. Look at it, fancy colours. Sorry, I'll try and distract myself.
They have side to side as well at the top.
Side to side. Well, up and down if
Up,
it's
down,
sideways.
side to side, round and round.
Every, every possible direction.
Everyone do the dinosaur.
It's like, you know, Windows Media Player.
Perhaps this time.
We've only started the show. We're already off the tracks. We'll be getting some stories. We'll
think
start
we
with some
should.
lovely local stories, and it doesn't get much better than this. Kerry wants to become an island if the roads aren't fixed.
Fabulous.
Yeah, about time if you ask me. Cut them off altogether.
We spent so long trying to get 6 counties, and now one of them is just going to go. And I think everybody's like, "Yeah, go on, sure.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's only the ring of Kerry, like."
Yeah, it's fine. 25 counties is much nicer.
It's a nice round number.
Yeah.
Cork will just dominate the football now, anyway. So.
Kerry may take the unprecedented. It won't be Donegal anyway.
Oh, come on.
Or
I like the way Dublin wasn't even mentioned there.
Kenny, maybe?
I was talking about Munster, but
Hey, radio. Kerry may take the unprecedented step of attempting to declare the county an island if issues surrounding access to the kingdom aren't addressed. How epic does that line sound?
I know.
If issues surrounding access to the kingdom.
It's very Game of Thrones, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, but speaking of this, we're going to jump right here. Jamie, you met a Game of Thronesian today.
I did.
An actual guy.
Known worldwide as Sir Friendzone.
Sir Friendzone.
Yeah, Jorah Mormont from Game of Thrones, yeah.
Of
I
course.
forgot to give him a sticker, I'm sorry.
If we got to give him a Buongiorno sticker, that's fine, it's okay. How amazing would it be if you had to give him a sticker and he takes out his sword on Game of Thrones and right there on the sticker is
a
on the sword
sticker.
is Buongiorno DCUFM. That's advertising. That's advertising.
Yes,
Well, we are a
people
mainstream radio station.
We are. We are the mainest of streams. You won't find any tributaries around here.
This
We're not even a stream, we're more like an ocean.
Speaking of streams, this is what I was wondering though in relation to this. You know, if there are rivers,
There are rivers, yes.
crossing over at several points. I looked at a map of Donegal one time and I figured out that if you look at all the rivers, they all connect, and Donegal is actually an island if you count the rivers.
Thank God.
So I want to know if it actually counts as an island if it's
We always
surrounded by
said he was a
rivers.
Brit.
Careful.
Your mic's going down. Oh no, I'm not in charge.
Delighted.
I've all this power.
But I read the article and it's great. He said there was only three major roads into Kerry. Like, so as long as the tree roads don't work, everything just shuts down, and it's just, oh no, what are we gonna do?
No, I have to go to Tralee, then back to Killarney, then back to Tralee, then back to Killarney.
To the Blasket Islands.
Well, I mean, Kerry's great. That's where they filmed Star Wars over at the Skellig Michael.
That's right.
That's in Kerry.
With
That's technically Kerry.
Beehive comb.
Yeah.
Thing. Yeah.
I don't know how. Apparently, that's going to be the next Star Wars movie. Anyway,
I don't know where they would fit that in, though.
What?
I don't know how they would fit that in.
Oh, I don't know how to fit anything in. It's amazing. I can't wait for it.
That's what she said.
And minute silence. And over. So I'm starting a campaign right now for Jackie Healy-Rae to become the first president of the People's Republic of Kerry.
But surely he'd become king because it's the kingdom. No.
Oh,
come
on! I never even put that together. That's beautiful. More Irish news, and this was this happened last week, but because we were off, we didn't get to it, and we're getting to it now. The he's the chief executive of the IDA was on a very big, popular business news show in America called Squawk Box on CNBC.
Now that's where I'd have a problem. It was called Squawk Box.
Yeah,
like so named after what the Indians squawk thing. No, okay.
No, squawk. That's what bird does, like a parrot. They squawk. Yes, we have one in studio.
Sorry,
that's what they do. A squaw is
but it's not exactly like, oh, we're very well up to do.
It's not exactly a herald, like.
Yeah, exactly.
It doesn't make you think, oh, this is important and relevant.
Squaw?
Just like a bird.
I guess not. We should. Okay, let's first of all, this isn't going to be our only complaint about this show.
You wouldn't say the Daily Cluck. Okay, sorry. Back to action.
Right. Stop talking. Right. Okay. The chief executive of the IDA, Martin Shanahan, was on Squawk Box, where he was interviewed by the co-host of the show, Joe Kernan, who proved that he's incredibly, just an incredible idiot. I'm getting pointed at here. I'm still running the desk. Aidan, you talk for a second while Ryan talks to me.
Right. So the chief of the IDA, they thought we still used punts. Isn't that what the big?
He thought we used sterling.
British sterling. Yeah, that's even worse. I mean, we'd never used sterling, have we? Like not actual.
Punts.
Punts.
I know it was on the same system and the same currency, but really it wasn't.
It was our sterling.
It was our punt. I love that we had a currency called the punt. It's
very easiest.
Very rugby, isn't it?
Hey, careful now, lads. Careful now.
No.
I know. So we have a transcript of some of the stuff he said. And first of all, we should start by saying this host thought that. Sorry, I'm just looking at a mess of cables right now. This host thought that what is it about the Irish economy, the tax breaks, the double Irish tax break, that makes Ireland have such good golfers? That's the first thing.
How did that's not even a segue in any?
I don't. That's kind of desperation, really. I think we've had better segues than that.
We haven't had good segues.
That's like start of the county down standard there.
Yeah, and so he goes on to ask about what about the weaker euro means in terms of tourism. Martin Shanahan went on to answer in a proper answer. Ireland is a very globalised economy, so we look to blah 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 blah. Until the guy interjected and said, "You have pounds anyway, don't you?" To which Martin Shanahan replied, "No, we have euro."
Everybody in the nation just face palmed right there.
And he wouldn't point out that Ireland is a different country to Britain. I think that was confusing him the most.
He thought we were the same island.
1916, 1916,
have it for a reason.
1950.
I was just nodded at him. Why wouldn't we?
Why financial show?
Financial program, and he didn't know what currency the country the guest was talking to used.
I struggle to get pieces in the College View, and he gets a job at the financial channel.
It's amazing. They should just replace Squawk Box with Journos. Let's be honest.
Let's do it.
Happen right now. And then he went on about Scotland.
All of our fans should campaign for us to take over that swap.
Tweet at CNBC. I think that guy is on Joe Kernan. I think he's on Twitter as well. Tweet him and say, "Listen, lad, the game's up. Sling your ruck. You got some BJs on the air now."
That's how he got on the air in the first place, though.
Simsalabim.
Controversial.
Yeah, so he didn't even know Scotland uses pounds. Scottish pounds.
What?
Yeah.
Does he know what money is?
No.
Does he still barter?
The dollar.
It's all the dollar. Use the dollar?
Dollar.
What?
Yes. And then when Martin Shannon turned around and corrected him, saying in the north of Ireland they use sterling. It completely threw him then. To which he replied, they do. Just emphasis on the
Shock.
question mark. Yeah.
Your shock.
It is just too confusing because I'm only American.
Aye.
Greatest country in the world, ladies and gentlemen, and sure, they don't need any other countries to know.
Nah.
One more Irish story, and I love this. This is a particular doozy, a favourite of mine. Irish alcoholism nature reason for job rejection for Irish teacher in South Korea.
So our wonderful reputation as the good old happy drunk paddy
Yeah.
Irishman thing
Come back to bit us.
it's come back to haunt a poor young Kerry woman.
A teacher from, guess where? The island of Kerry.
There you go.
Applied for a teaching job in Seoul as an English teacher, and it was rejected. And we've got the rejection letter here that says, "Hello, Katie. I'm sorry to inform you that my client does not hire Irish people due to the alcoholism nature of your kind. Best of luck in the future."
The word "your kind." I mean, your
Yes.
kind.
It's like we're something you'd sweep under the mat or something.
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah.
Oh, we don't want to talk about any of them.
And this person is from Korea.
You
Yeah.
people.
But the Irish woman whose name is Katie Mulren, she has taught in Barcelona, Oxford, and Abu Dhabi.
And none of them had a problem with it.
No,
One of them's a Muslim country.
Abu Dhabi would be the one to have the problem.
Why do you think she's not in Abu Dhabi anymore, though?
She wants me to move away, maybe.
Yes.
You're just full of conspiracy theories at the minute.
Yeah, actually.
Oh.
Illuminati.
So, anyway,
We're in
song time, I think.
yeah, exactly.
I think so.
In relation to the whole Irish drinking thing, we thought, like, that's not fair. I mean, it's not fair to label all Irish people as drunks and, you know, scumbags and that sort of thing. But we did find a song that sort of backs that up. Which
If I can find it here, if I move it to there.
Which is, of course, Christy Moore's.
Hang on. Wait, no. There we go. If I
Christy
move it to
Moore's
there.
Delirium Tremens or the DTs.
The DTs.
Enjoy.
Am I pressing the right thing, Ryan?
Yeah, yeah.
Woo! Shiny button.
It's not.
What is it? Oh, wait, no.
Put up A and B. Smooth.
And we're back. That song just stopped.
Okay.
We ran out of song.
Thanks, Christy.
That's fine. We should get Christy in live one day.
Christy Hoor.
Sorry. Christy.
There you go.
Wait now. Hang on. Stop and think. Oh, I get you now. There we go. Makes sense now. What do you say we pay a visit to our favourite our favourite idiot country in the world? We've got friends over in America.
There we go.
I did a bid. I did a hotkey. Leandro's so proud of me. He's tweeting the show. You can tweet the show at Journos DCUFM.
DCUFM.
If you're listening in.
Tell us what you like, what you don't like.
I like that tambourine. I like that tambourine. That's very nice.
Bit of washboard.
We are going to start with a story we teased at the start. A tragic story of a true party animal as a bear falls through a skylight and eats some birthday cupcakes.
It's terrifying to think the bears.
Where actually was this?
He's clearly not as smart as the average bear.
In Juneau, Alaska.
Juneau, Alaska. I know her.
She's friends with George Utah.
Oh no, her head.
In jokes, ladies and gentlemen. Only here on Journos. So an 180-pound young bear fell through the skylight into it was on the roof.
How terrifying is it? The bears can climb onto roofs.
Flying bears in Alaska.
What, first roofs, then machine guns?
Shoot lasers out of their eyes.
Freaking lasers.
Period to track
A
bears.
180-pound young bear fell through the skylight into the living room of a suburban Juneau, Alaska home on Wednesday during a baby's first birthday party and proceeded to eat cupcakes.
They clearly didn't.
Oh, that's very true.
Did he fall on the baby? That'd be very important if he fell on the baby.
The baby caught it.
Happy birthday to you.
Jesus, Daddy, I wanted a teddy bear. But you're taking it a bit serious.
This is a bit extreme. The father is the family's called the Merrills, and the father, Glenn Merrill, said, "I was literally in the room and heard this cracking." See, they're Alaska. They're kind of Canadian.
They're kind of Canadian.
They're kind of Canadian. The guests had yet to arrive. The family were making last-minute preparations when the grandparents took the baby upstairs, and Glenn Merrill went into the next room and watched the young bear recover from the fall.
Do they
Poor bear.
I like to think the guy was just there laughing his backside off as this bear was getting up and going, "Oh my god, what did I just do?"
I'm so embarrassed.
Look, I'll just take a cupcake. I'll be gone.
I'm so
I'll be gone.
embarrassed.
It's like the three bears, but like backwards. They took my porridge.
They clearly didn't have their
Cupcakes.
sea bear circle drawn around the house.
No, but you know why the window broke?
What?
You know why the window broke? Couldn't bear the weight.
God.
Boo.
There's a reason why they're
A soon-to-be award-winning show.
There's
ladies
a
and
reason
gentlemen.
why they're only a roving reporters and not anyone important. Moving on, I'm only joking. I still love you guys.
Better be.
You better be. I am. You're here, aren't you? A lot of people want to be here. They're not here.
Yeah.
Moving southwards in America to Minneapolis, where Minneapolis Mayor.
Minnesota.
Wait to hear this. Minneapolis Mayor Betsy Hodges. Minneapolis Mayor America could be her name. Betsy Hodges, just one of American name. She is in trouble with the law in her own city because a photo was obtained by 5 Eyewitness News of her throwing up gang signs with a convicted felon.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Coming from the west side.
She was out.
The east, the kind of middle,
Yeah, I can,
the middle
Minneapolis.
the Midwest.
side.
The Midwest side.
M side.
Midwest Side. Well, we have today's show title, Midwest Side. Midwest Side story. Yeah, she was out canvassing, and some guy walked up to her and must have just said, "Hey, do this with your hands." And she said, "Okay, I'm Betsy Hodges," and just did it. And the photo was taken and went out online. And now police in Minneapolis are very angry because this is a convicted felon, 2 times convicted felon, who is no music anymore.
Silence. Oh, nice.
Silence. Who? That's still playing.
Just stops. Okay.
Why did it stop?
Well, we'll go on without it.
Let's not question it.
If I do this, and
It's
do
time to
that.
get up out of bed anyway.
There we go. Now we got music.
There we go.
I'm doing things. I'm clicking this stuff here. The mayor's statement says, "Oh no, I was just pointing at him. I was pointing back at him
In a gun-like manner.
in a pointing in a gun-like manner." So police are very angry. He said, "Mayor, stop! We're trying to stop crime. Why are you encouraging it?"
Stop hanging around with criminals, damn it.
We reached out to Betsy on Twitter for a comment, but she didn't reply.
Say, Ryan, what's
So-
our Twitter handle?
Our Twitter handle is Journos DCUFM.
Thank goodness
If you want
got
to
it
tweet
there.
us,
If you want to tweet her and get her to reply to us,
tweet her,
that-
barrage her.
We
with
would love
12
to have
tweets.
her as a guest on the show.
Betsy Hodgins.
We'd absolutely love that. I'm moving from the frozen wastes of Minneapolis to the sunshine frozen wastes of California, where a California man has blamed Obama after running over and killing a black man with his pickup truck.
This just reminds me of all those that sort of trend that went around about this time last year of the thanks Obama.
Thanks, Obama. The California man claims he was defending himself last year when he ran over a black man, killing him. This is where it gets even more American. Following an altercation outside McDonald's.
He was defending himself in his car by running over someone.
and stepping on him afterwards.
Remember we said before about never trust a guy with 2 first names? Well, this man's name is Joseph Paul Leonard.
So he had three,
And
he
he's-
had 3 first
And he's
names.
junior as well. So there's another
There's
Joseph
2.
Paul Leonard.
We need
like
to
the-
eliminate them.
Joseph Paul Leonard burned rubber for 23 feet before crashing into 34-year-old Tucson Harrison during the June 6, 2013 incident.
Well, if you had a name like that, you would be angry.
But then he proceeded to get out of his pickup and kicked Harrison several times in the head with his steel-toed work boots. He got out of his kicked up and picked him up. No,
Ow.
he picked him in the
Sorry.
head. Yeah, and this was his quote as to his reason. Just because we got Obama for a president, these people think they're real special.
These people.
These
He was
people.
trying so
Oh
hard.
my God!
He was trying so hard to be PC and angry at the same time.
This is the terrible world we live in, where we still say, well, no, we don't say these people.
No.
He does. That one annoying man in California. We don't want to get.
California, you'd think he would be fairly civilized.
California, the state of California has the 7th biggest economy in the world. Just the one state. And the state of them after saying that statement. I got a chuckle of Cormac. That's all I wanted. Like a Cormac.
That's a very tough thing to get.
So he ran over that poor guy. What else runs over? No, that's a terrible segue. I'll stop right there.
Tom Petty once ran down something, didn't he?
Tom Petty did once run down something.
He ran
down one of my favourite songs.
He was running down a dream.
Running down a dream on DCU FM. Running down a dream. What a great song. What an awesome song. Tom Petty Heartbreaks, Running Down a Dream. And now, our new favourite bit of the show. One of our favourite segments. Fox Poppin'! What do we do? Ryan's pressing my buttons.
I'm not pressing
I won't need
anything.
it yet. We don't need it yet because we've got them here. It's well up, so we've got them here beside us. Jamie and Cormac, our roving reporters. Hello, gentlemen.
Hello. How you doing?
Get right in that microphone. There's only one between you, so fight between
Get
us.
stuck in. Get right in here.
If you end up touching lips, that's not our fault.
Hopefully.
So, you are our roving reporters. You go out and about. Bonjournos on the streets.
Yeah.
EJ on the streets.
Yeah.
What could go wrong? Leandra's outside the window.
Nothing went wrong today.
Nothing ever goes wrong.
Nothing ever goes wrong.
I'd like to give a shout out to Emmett Jones as well. Just
Emmett Jones. We love Emmett Jones. He's been asking for a shout out the last few weeks.
Yeah,
And I've
so
always
we finally
forgot
give
every
it to
time.
him.
It's about time he got one.
happy shout out.
The king of Carlo himself. So, our roving reporters, Jamie and Cormac.
Two weeks of long waiting, anticipation.
Yeah, that's
We've been talking about it's been non-stop on social
Yeah.
media for the last 2 weeks. Like.
This is the
The
crescendo.
build-up
Because it
was
leaked out.
massive, and we didn't let anyone down. That's the important
It
thing.
leaked out those great rumours. You went to Trinity.
Trinity.
You did your Fox Pop in Trinity College, the one in Dublin. That one.
Yeah,
They crossed the sea, they crossed the River Liffey with their
Yeah.
own bare hands.
Yeah.
And it was raining.
Another bear joke.
We
Another
must
fair
emphasise
joke.
it was raining.
Leandro's looking in at us. Hi, Leandro.
Hi, Leandro.
Our good friend, Leandro. I think he's trying to fix the speaker.
So we
Any mic. We actually have a new intro for this part as well.
Yeah.
So if I go like this, you should get right in to our Fox Pop. And this is the part where the Vox Pop usually goes.
where's the
Explain yourself, gentlemen.
About that.
We
everybody
built this
said
up
we
for a
didn't let
fall.
anyone down.
Well,
Sorry to all the fans,
yeah.
wherever the two of them are.
You two, the two of you.
But you put a picture up. You were in.
You were in Trinity. We shared a picture on our Facebook page.
And Cormac broke the
No,
brand,
no.
so
We actually have to give a shout out to someone.
Yes.
A person who actually goes to Trinity. His name is Dennis Harney.
Dennis, I break Miranda's for fun.
Harney.
We
That's a very long nickname.
Yeah, well, he got it.
we suspect that he is the cause of this no Vox Pop
Okay.
situation.
So what happened?
Yeah.
apart from blaming people, what was the actual actions that caused this to not happen?
Well,
The
Why aren't we
mic-
listening to you making fun of
The
Trinity people
mic
right now?
was completely and utterly turned off.
and we interviewed up to 6 people
Yeah, you deserve that trombone.
turned off.
The microphone.
Yes.
Get right up to the microphone, the two of you again. Make sure you really aren't getting in there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay. Listen.
And we are afraid that 2 people may have actually tuned into this radio.
With the hopes of hearing themselves because they were like, oh, when he won.
Hey,
They're like, oh yeah, DC.
We have
FM,
listeners in
5
Trinity.
o'clock,
This is
tune in."
amazing.
But
And
We are shaking hands at Trinity.
Yeah, so keep listening.
Yes.
We'll get you on eventually.
Yeah, we eventually we will have.
Leave your name and contact details on our Facebook page.
Tweet the show.
We want people on
get
you.
back to you.
Yeah.
your bank account pin, all that information.
So I guess we'll have to move on now.
Oh yeah, we
you
don't.
can take our word for it. That was really good.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely.
You literally had to be there because there's no way you can listen back to it.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, no Fox Pop today. That's okay. We still love our reporters. Look at him. Jamie's wearing a DCU hoodie right now. He
Yeah.
wore a DCU article of clothing in
Nearly got kicked out of
Trinity.
Trinity.
You actually did need to get kicked
I
out.
wasn't wearing a jacket over it. I would have been
Yeah.
Trinity.
We even shouted DCU at a few people.
Oh, I love that.
So we got him. We got him.
We got him.
proved our
Good.
point.
Suffice it to say, we won't be getting back into Trinity again.
So it's fine. It's okay. You guys just let us down.
We
That's
did our
all.
best, okay? Kevin, don't fire us, please.
But as per
Oh.
usual,
I've
our
got
best
mouths to
wasn't good.
beat.
Catherine and Avi, stay by your phones.
Yeah.
Just
Our
in
new
case.
roving reporters, 2 petite Donegal women. We've already got enough Donegal people in the show. Never mind. That's fine. We
I
still
don't
love
feel
them.
threatened if any more come along.
The Donegal quota would just absolutely tip over. It's fine. We still love you guys.
Well, we had fun,
Well-
and that's all that matters.
Okay.
Cormac, don't
Cheers,
change.
Cormac.
Jamie, we'll talk to you next week.
Oh,
Yeah.
turn on
Dear.
the levels.
Luckily, we have a story to fill this part because the two.
It's almost like we planned this.
Yeah. Well, Journos, we kind of know what we're doing. Maybe, I don't know.
Tagline for the show.
They are slogan.
The two
Compromise.
biggest bands in the world, I think it's fair to call them two biggest bands
Probably
in
at
the
this
world,
stage, yeah.
are,
See.
well, one's at the throat of the other, kind of. After the drummer of the Foo Fighters, Taylor Hawkins, said the new U2 album, Songs of Innocence, was a fart.
Sounds, yeah.
Sounds like a fart.
could-
Not a farce.
I could agree
A
with that.
Not a farce, a fart. Flatulence. It is not Songs of Innocence, Songs of Flatulence.
Ah.
Yes.
Nice.
So,
Kevin.
I mean, okay, I'm going to defend U2 here. I'm a big U2 fan. And honestly, I do like Foo Fighters, but I'm not as diehard as a lot of Foo Fighter people. Especially
I
some
would be
so-
quite the opposite there.
Yes.
I have everything Foo Fighters have ever recorded.
Okay,
Nice.
including some
So-
stuff that's actually not available. How did you get that? Alternative methods. So,
A big shout out to Sarah Carter who followed the show.
We're very sorry,
Who's
Sarah.
Whoever she
Yeah.
is.
don't know, we're not entirely sure who Sarah it is, but
So-
thank you anyway.
So
Still
we've,
appreciate
we've
it.
decided to solve the great U2 Foo Fighters debate. We're going to play two songs by them, and you our great listeners, you can tweet into the show and tell us which is your favourite, and well, basically why it's the best.
And the fact that we don't have a whole lot of listeners mean we probably get two people
Two or three,
tweeting in.
that'd be fabulous.
Yep. And if they both pick opposite songs, well, then, I mean, what can we do?
Please
Make
do.
them fight.
Leandro is rummaging behind me. Are you okay there, Leandro?
I lost my phone somewhere, so I'm just looking.
Oh,
for
oh
my
dear.
If
Oh,
anyone
no.
sorry.
sees Leandro's phone,
Leandro's phone.
bring it.
What's
and
the
run
code of it? Just
I-
in case anybody wants to ring you on it.
Also, did you hear Foo Fighters are playing Slane Castle?
That's very true. I was
Is it
just
true?
about to say, yeah.
Wow.
Dave Grohl said it himself.
Didn't know that.
So
So if anyone gets a ticket, you can
You
sail
two and
them
Foo
to
Fighters
us
should
for free.
merge to be Foo 2.
the greatest super group of all time.
They have more conflict than the Beatles.
I can't seem to. Hang on.
Dave Grohl.
What's the song I'm looking for?
Or
On the
would
Beatles.
they sound like a foo fart?
I think we need to stop.
Fired today.
Everyone stop.
Okay, now, because we only have a few minutes here, we don't have a whole load of time. What we've done is we've got two slightly shorter songs. That we're going
Two
to
of the
play.
shortest songs we could find by
Yeah.
both artists.
They're still not that big. I've lost. Oh, here we are. No, I've got them. Sorry. Remember, first time running the board.
Last time running
Last
the
time
board.
running the board.
4, 3,
2. If so,
Yeah, this is really
why isn't this coming
The,
up
the
here?
songs we were going to play were Desire by U2 and Big Me, which was one of the Foo Fighters' first major hits. So
And so
hopefully,
if I
hopefully
do-
they'll.
Doesn't seem to be going to plan.
Wait up, hang on. So if I press this right now, we should get some music.
Let's go.
Here's Big Me by Foo Fighters. Whoa, whoa, whoa. U2, Desire, and Foo Fighters, Big Me.
How much a rash are we?
Who's better? Go on.
Definitely Foo Fighters. I have
You
to say.
too.
Foo 2.
I can't compare them.
We are literally deadlock. We have two U2, two Fighters, and one Foo 2.
So
Mark.
tweet in for your
Mark?
The second song was better, but you two are better in general. So
The second song was
Second song was U2.
The second song was better. So
Yeah,
U2
you
is
see,
better.
we win.
I was confused.
Pick the Irish band in
It's this
Ireland.
Dublin thing.
What could go wrong? We love our segments. We had our Vox Pops.
Well,
Apparently.
kind of.
Kind of. We had our American Bed, and now it's
Vox
time
Pop intro.
for the one that we all love to hate.
Oh god.
Oh yeah. Here he is, ladies and gentlemen.
He's coming out of the box.
Unshackle the man.
How did he get in the studio again?
I don't know. He knows the secret
I went
way.
in the back door.
He dressed up his own sheen and crept in. He's here, ladies and gentlemen. It's time for Dear Ryan.
Red hair all over.
Our agony pervert is here in studio to answer your
He's
question.
giving us all a bit of agony at the minute.
Yeah. And he's giving us all a bit pervert as well.
Twist your nipples.
Well, it's been fun show, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you.
This is when we get kicked off.
Yeah,
Here.
when
Wonderful.
we're off air. Bye.
If you listen closely, you can hear the noise of Sean Defoe running down
Yeah.
to kick us off the air.
Okay. We love you, Sean. We love you. Please stop.
Okay.
Our first question is quite a short one. It comes in from Lady. Dear Ryan, should I give up? Or should I just keep chasing pavements? And that comes from, I think I'm pronouncing this right, Adele.
Adelaide? Adele?
Adele.
Whitney Houston? I don't know.
Okay. It depends if it leads anywhere. Does it lead nowhere? Or would it be a waste even if you know your place? Should you leave it there?
Fine, get your hand off that.
I can touch whatever I want. Give in.
Okay. Well,
I'm busy.
I
Build yourself up and fly around in circles, waiting as your heart drops and your back begins to tingle. Finally, could this be it? I think you should chase those payments. Chase those payments with your knees.
chase those
When I'm standing in
payments.
front of you.
This soon became an ad for mortgages. Chase those payments.
Okay. Our second question. Our second question comes in from, by the looks of it, from a northern Dublin woman. It says, "Here, look, me fella's after being shot by some stinking travelling man, and I just bought him new runners and everything. The young lad watched the whole thing and he's in bits like. The worst thing is, I don't know whether he's dead or not, and I probably won't even find out for a whole bloody year for FFS. What am I gonna do, lads? Here, I may go. Have to get some rat poison. Yours, Terish."
It's gonna be a long time
Spoilers.
before you see your man. Whether you love him,
Spoilers for what, Kevin? I don't know what you're talking about.
The rat poison. I mean, come on, Tirish.
whether you love him or hate him, I think you should. You should get a. You should get a hobby. You should get a hobby for a year. Maybe snooker or pool. But just don't get snookered by the end of the year. You could enjoy it as much as me. Maybe you can enjoy it as 3 when your man gets back. Contact me. I'm trying to rhyme but failing miserably.
I think
Love
Okay,
Ryan.
Ryan.
I think I just threw up in my mouth a little
Ryan,
bit.
stop. Ryan. Stop, Ryan.
Snap out of it, right?
Snap out, come on.
Get-
Put
Oh,
your-
whoa,
put-
whoa. What the hell just
surprisingly well.
happened?
I don't
What is
know.
that music?
I don't know.
Why
but
am I in
it's-
a box? What is this slimy stuff around my ankles?
It's very suggestive. You put that there yourself.
It's just a precaution, Ryan, okay?
I feel drained.
It's for your own good. It's for your own sake.
It hurts me more than it hurts you, Ryan.
It's mostly for
You're
our
no
sake.
good, Nick.
Friends, roving reporters, cameramen, lady about to do the news after us. We've come to the end of the show.
Ah.
But before we go, it's time for our story of the week. That worked surprisingly well. This isn't much of a story.
It's not a story
Because
at
it's
all.
mostly
We have vox pops with no vox.
yeah. We have an story that does have an but no
This
story.
is just an entire non-show.
But it's a video that we will share on our Facebook page right after the show, and it is of
So cute.
a little dog just like a teddy bear. It's the best. Oh, it is a little Shih Tzu. I repeat, Shih Tzu, dressed as an Ewok or a little teddy bear or something cute and cuddly, and it's just with a stupid.
And it's like its front legs are down the legs of
Yes.
the teddy bear,
So
so,
what
the little
happened-
arms move
Yeah.
anymore.
So what happened is,
up on his highlights.
it's a teddy bear that his face was cut out, which is very dramatic and gory.
Yeah.
And they stuck the dog's head in it. So basically, like, the dog wears the head of the teddy bear like a little hat.
And do you know what the name of the dog is? Munchkin.
That's so
Wow.
cute.
Manliness.
Baseball, guys.
Barbecues, beer, chainsaws.
Eating steak with your fists.
Yeah.
Thanks, Obama.
I'm doing Movember.
Yeah. I do Movember every day, every month, every ember. Oh, in this video you can see his little arms move.
No.
Oh, that's the story. You'll see the video later up on Facebook.
It'll be there. We
And
promise.
Thus, ladies and gentlemen, we come to the conclusion of another epic, enthralling, lovely, slightly perverted episode of Journos.
Like all of them.
Like all of them. This
Yes.
will be available after the fact up on the YouTube.
I'll catch you on the way through.
The only radio show on YouTube. No video, no pictures. It's just a static image, but you can hear us talk in
And that's all you really
in your ear holes.
You have pictures now. It's grand.
We do have photos. They'll go up on
Yeah.
Facebook because I'm not editing. I'm not doing that much time editing.
Slideshows.
We don't
Yes.
work that hard for the show.
No, we never work hard for this show. No, we do.
Like,
You want to win
Away
award.
for Trinity, for God's sake.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're
Well,
not
you
getting
said
paid.
you paid my bus fare line, actually.
$4.70 each.
We said we paid for the
cut
Vox
them off,
Pop.
cut them off, cut them off, cut them off.
We are done. Another epic episode of Journos. Thank you, friends. We love you as always.
I'm Aidan Delaney.
Brian.
I'm Ryan.
He's Brian.
I'm Brian McBride.
He's Brian McBride. He likes to call himself Brian.
Shout out to Chris Green, who
Yes, our dear friend Chris Green.
who I hope is still listening.
He's friend of 2FM host Chris Green, friend of the show.
Friend of the show, yeah.
Friend of the show, friend of all of us.
Except for me, because he got my name wrong.
No, he likes you. He likes you. You don't like him.
Oh,
That's how that works.
okay.
Bye, ladies and gentlemen. We'll see you next week. We're going to leave you with a rousing edition of a band who's coming here in a few months. I think it's available soon. I don't know. Coming here for a few months.
Take that.
Forward back. Go your own way. See you next week on Journos. Oh, I pressed the wrong thing.
Oh, okay.
Wait,
We're
X.
still here.
Press X.
One more hour.
What?
One more hour.
Press play.
Encore.
Why isn't this?
Press next.
What?
Oh wait, no.
No,
a
it's not
download
even
button.
there.
Oh, you silly goose. Here.
This
Hang
is
on,
our
hang on,
24-hour
wait,
edition of Journos.
Wait. Ah!
Ah,
There we go.
For goodness sake, now throw her up.
It's been fun, friends. Goodbye.